us through our dog activities display. Please welcome Claire Coughlin.
On behalf of Dog Activities, a big welcome to the Dog Activities display. Let's give these dogs and handlers some support and encouragement as they begin their display. And we're performing something very special for you right at the beginning. This is a representation of all 4 activities that you're going to see in the display. And they are representing 150 to celebrate 150 years of the Kennel Club. So let's thank them for their great start to the display. And they're going to go off into their areas now and await their turn to show you all their skills. Thank you very much, dogs and handlers. And we're going to make a start today with rally. And I'm very fortunate today to be showing you all about Kennel Club Rally. It was my pleasure 10 years ago to introduce Kennel Club Rally here at Crufts. It was a very popular sport all across Europe, America, Australia, New Zealand. 10 years ago, it arrived here at Crufts in the UK. It has developed enormously since then. It is an extremely popular sport now, partly because it welcomes all pedigrees, all crossbreeds, is extremely inclusive, and that is a great attraction for people joining the sport. So let's introduce our dogs and handlers. So over here we have our lovely little Cocker Spaniel. This is River with Becky. Let's give her some encouragement. And over here we have Snoopy and Jane. And Snoopy is representing a lot of crossbreeds out there. He's a cockapoo, ladies and gentlemen. And over here, representing the Young Kennel Club, this is our young handler, Abby, handling Ash. And of course, last but not least, our lovely Golden Retriever. This is Bradley Wiggins with Sue. So you can see there's been some equipment placed out into the ring. These are rally signs. So handlers and dogs have to use the signs to tell them what maneuvers they need to do. And if we move Abby out into the middle so everybody can see. So Abby's going to show us one of her rally exercises. So she's chosen to work on the lead. So at the lower levels of rally, you work on the lead, 1 and 2. When you get to level 3, you have to take the lead off. So let's just look at those lovely call fronts that she's doing. So they're like a beginning of a recall. And then there's variations that you can do after that. Abby is 22 years old, currently training to be a vet nurse, and has enjoyed a lovely career in the YKC, doing all kinds of different dog sports. And that's a great start for you two. Well done. Let's give her some encouragement. So we're moving on to Snoopy now. Now, I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special day for Snoopy because this is his retirement today. That's it. He deserves all your admiration. He is 10 years old. As I mentioned earlier, a cockapoo representing a lot of crossbreeds that we find in rally, and they do extremely well. That was a lovely spiral exercise you saw there. Let's give him some encouragement, folks. Okay, now we've got Sue with Bradley. He never goes anywhere without that ball, ladies and gentlemen. That's his favourite thing. And we're going to do now a placed retrieve. So we're making sure that Bradley can't see what's going on. Bradley also works at a very high level in competitive obedience, proving that our rally dogs are multi-talented. And they're also very good at playing to the crowd, as you just saw. So he collected his dumbbell into a present and a finish. Well done, Bradley Wiggins. Good boy. So now we're moving on to River, our Cocker Spaniel. Now, this is a young lady that proves that rally dogs have brains as well as beauty, heavily shown in the breed ring as well. And that was a lovely centre mat exercise. We have a couple of mat exercises in rally, and that was the first one we find, the centre mat. So let's encourage River. That's a good girl. So over there, Bradley's gone to do some of his manoeuvres. But over here, we're going to move to Ash and Abby. And they're going to show us one of the level 6 bonus exercises. The level 6 is the highest level of rally at the moment. So we're coming off the lead. We're going to prepare Ash, first of all. And she goes around up the pole, around the handler, and off they go. Now, that was so good, we're going to have another look at it. Come on, Abby. Oh, she's keen. So we're in a sit. We go around the handler, a turn, and off we go. What about that, ladies and gentlemen? Very good. Now we're over to Snoopy and Jane. And we're doing send arounds and walk arounds. These are important elements in rally. We need to be able to do them at the stand and the sit and the down. So Snoopy's showing you a variety of his skills there. And as you can see, even at 10 years old, he's still up. He's loving his work. Really important that we have good relationship with our dog when we're doing our training and our work. That's lovely. Well done, Snoopy. Let's give him some encouragement. Okay, so we're going to have Bradley and River at the same time now. Okay. So River's going to show us a down on a recall, and Bradley's going to show you changes of position. And both of these are rally exercises at higher levels. So you see there, River did a down during a recall and then was called back to the handler and did a finish. And over here, Bradley changed position and then came back to the handler. What about that, folks? Let's give them some encouragement. So I must just say as well, for the past 10 years, Bradley has appeared in both my obedience and rally displays. He is a very high-level obedience dog, but he's also proving that rally is complementary to those skills. And Sue will be the first to admit that it has really helped your obedience work. Yes, she says. Okay, so he also retires today, folks. So let's have a big round of applause for Bradley and Snoopy, our retiring dogs. And also to River and Ash for their great work today. And of course, these lovely handlers. So that's given you a very brief overlook at rally, but do come to Hall 3 and find out more about it. We'd love to speak to you. Just a reminder, any dog could do this. So with that, we're going to hand to Bloodhounds and to Leo. Thank you very much, everyone.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our two Bloodhounds here today. We've got Matthew Price here with Martok, 3-year-old black and tan hound, and we've got Graham Cook here with another black and tan hound, Edge, who is 5 years old. Both these hounds compete at Bloodhound trials regularly. We have 4 sets of Bloodhound trials a year that are run under the auspices of the Kennel Club, and we have 2 that organise these trials. We have the Bloodhound Club and the Association of the Bloodhound Breeders. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 very fit-looking hounds here, very active hounds that do us proud. In Hall 3 this week, we've had a lovely presentation of bloodhounds. Bloodhounds are among some of the oldest breeds registered at the club. The gun dogs, I believe, have been there the longest, but the bloodhounds are not far behind them. So, bloodhound trials have been on the go for the best part of 100 years. We have scent hounds. They're very good. They're different to tracker dogs. They work differently. They do not work disturbed ground. They are purely scent hounds, and they hunt the scent of a human being, the natural scent of a human being. There is no drag, no artificial scent, nothing like that. It's just the natural scent of the human being. With different stakes at trials, from the novice right up to the senior stake, where you can get the championship certificate. Now, Kennel Club UK is the only kennel club that awards challenge certificates for bloodhounds. So we are quite unique in many ways. We're also a vulnerable breed now at the Kennel Club due to lack of interest in the young showing an interest in owning a bloodhound and coming to trials or even dog shows for that matter. They are a genuine dual-purpose breed. They haven't separated. There's no such thing, oh, that's a show dog or that's a trials bloodhound. They have retained their looks for both trials and the ring. They are much healthier dog today than what they were 30 years ago. This is thanks to a lot of work that's been done by the Kennel Club and the breed clubs. And the ones we have here today are lovely examples of the working bloodhound. Colour-wise, black and tans as we have here. We have blanket blacks, we have reds, and we have the blanket liver and tans. And those are the recognised colours of the bloodhound breed. Anybody interested in knowing anything more about this breed, come and see us in Hall 3 or access the website. Most people are internet literate today. There's a wonderful website by the Kennel Club on the activities site, and both clubs also have very good websites with contact details, plenty of information on the breed and who to see in the part of the country wherever you live. Lovely hounds, ladies and gentlemen, not for the faint-hearted. You need to be fairly fit, fairly active, good cross-country, wonderful hounds, and in my opinion, they have the best nose in the business. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Matthew.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have now a little display of Heelwork to music, and this is my Heelwork to music team from the dog activities. They're trying to form a circle and just trying to come in just a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so before we start the music, I thought I would demonstrate some moves while they're getting their umbrella set up. And who better to demonstrate some moves and for my handlers to copy than my Phoenix, who he is also retiring today. He's nearly 11 and a half, and so I thought he could have his final final flourish in the main arena. So we're going to see if they can do what Phoenix does, or better probably. Okay, team, let's see if we can get our dogs to go round their umbrellas. Phoenix, come on, go round, go round. Good boy. Phoenix. Okay, now we'd like to get the dogs to follow their umbrellas. Phoenix, forward. So they're following the umbrellas. Forward is my command. Everyone has a different command. Forward, Phoenix. Good boy. Forward. That's good. Now we'd like to see if we can get the dogs to jump over their umbrellas. He's not bad for an 11-and-a-half-year-old dog doing a jump. Now, Phoenix is going to try and do a cuddle. That's his favourite move. We're going to cuddle, Phoenix. You like that? Can you lot get your dogs cuddling? Oh, that's good. Now we're going to try and get your dogs to do a weave. So we'll do a standing weave first. So they want the dogs to go through your legs. Phoenix, weave through. Weave through. And through. And through. Good. You could do another cuddle. And now we'd like a walking weave. So can you get your dogs to do a walking weave? Through. Phoenix. Through. 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 Good boy. I've got treats for Phoenix because he needs to have his food. And then before we start, what about a twizzle? So twizzle for me is the dog and handler spinning. So Phoenix, twizzle. So we do it together. Twizzle. Good. Sit, Phoenix. What about a foot? Good for the chin. Now, handlers. All the dogs have a favourite move. So can you just show what your dog's favourite move is? We know what Phoenix's favourite move is. The cuddle. You gonna cuddle? There, that's your favourite move. Well done. Okay, now handlers, can you get ready for the music? Lay down, baby. Your turn. Guard the umbrella. Okay, so are we ready, handlers? Near to your umbrellas. And we're going to start with the music. So we've tried to choreograph a routine which would suit all shapes, all sizes, all breeds. And once they've done some few set moves, we like them to do whatever they think suits their breed of dog to the music. Now, Heath here is a Heelwork dog, and so he does really nice heel work. I know everyone can't wait for me to get to young Gareth from Scotland. He's the cute dog. And then we've got another 11-year-old dog, Ruby. She just loves Heelwork to music. Beautiful. And then we've got small little Fame. Fame is a Pom Cross Spitz, and she's an advanced Heelwork dog. And she's one of my favourite Heelwork dogs. And this is Phoenix's niece. This is Phoebe. She's young. She's energetic. She's enthusiastic. And now we've got another beautiful Goldie from Scotland, and another really free-flowing Heelwork type dog. First time in the ring is Angela with Shiner, and he's a beautiful miniature poodle. And he's very sensitive, but very clever. And oh, who would believe we've got a Gordon Setter? Another Gordon Setter who is actually from Scotland, doing beautiful flowing moves. And here we have Gibbon. Gibbon is a poodle cross collie. And right on cue, he's doing his jumping moves. Yes! And then we have Caroline with a beautiful red and white collie. And this is another young dog that is also an advanced dog. So we like to think that we can choreograph routines and moves that suit their dog, and the handlers are all doing different things. Our sport consists of Heelwork, and freestyle. Heelwork is where there are 8 heelwork positions, and freestyle is where they're free to do what they want. Oh, where's the Gordon setter gone? Free to do what they want, as long as they conform to making it safe and suitable for the dog. So now they're getting ready for their final pose. Phoenix, come on, up. You can go round it. Go round it. Round it. Round it. And cut. Cut. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a short demo on the sport of working trials. Working trials has been a competitive sport for police and service dogs for over 100 years. But since 1924 has been an open-to-all competition. Now, the first exercise we're demonstrating is a exercise unique to us, the speak on command. You'll see the dogs at heel, the handler Becky, with Mist very quietly giving the dog to command to speak and to be quiet. Charlie, however, is seated in a chair with Nikki, and the object of the exercise, this is what would be done in a test, so the judge would make sure that the dog cannot see its handler's eyes, so it's making it a little more difficult. Dog taught to bark, retains its position, and is quiet when Charlie tells it to be quiet. Right, I need to tread carefully because we're going to demonstrate to you tracking. Now, I want you to forget what you've seen of the bloodhounds. Now, bloodhounds follow human scent. Now, you'll see John laying a track around the area, and you're probably thinking, how on earth can a dog follow where a person has walked on this surface that has had loads of things on it, dogs, people, tidbits of food, everything over the last few days. But John is showing you, we track and we follow a disturbance on the ground made by a human being. John's laying a number of articles on the track, and the dog will complete the track and collect the articles. What the dog is actually indicating is where a person has walked. The start is at this pole, and he'll be worked on a harness. Martine has kindly popped the harness onto him, so Rory's going to follow. The reason he'll indicate the articles is because he can smell that some person has touched that item. And of course, this dog will know it's his dad as well, won't he? So this is Rory. He's qualified to TDX, which is the top stake. And there you see, he follows exactly where John has walked. And this, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, there are not many people in this demo team that would want to volunteer to do this exercise. It is extremely difficult. John's been in the sport some 40 years. He's also been in agility, but he's seen the light come back to us. There we are, look at that dog. That is incredible. Now, if you think of all the feet, dogs and people that have walked in here, and just think, this dog is doing exactly what a police dog does. You imagine somebody's broken into a vehicle, a car, and the dog is following exactly where the person. There's no food, there's no dragging anything. He is merely following the path of where a person, albeit himself, has walked. And there we are. He's at the end. Well, that is incredible. I'm impressed with that. Okay. Now we're going to demonstrate a property search to you. Now again, this is about a dog picking up something, recovering it for us, with a person's scent on. Susan's first. And the dog has to hold the article and bring it back to its mum in one piece. Now that's showing you just one article. So unlike the ball, of throwing a ball, this dog's going to now be told to multitask, go for something completely different, and this is how we start them searching. The exercise would be worked outdoors. This is totally an outdoor sport. So the dog would actually be worked into the wind and detecting the smell, the human touching the article. And recovers, that's excellent, okay. That's a German Shepherd, okay. And now, okay, we come across here to the working Beardy, with Joe and Shady. I like that name. Sounds like he's a bit dodgy, doesn't it? There we are, a bunch of keys on a piece of string, which is the sort of article we'd have to recover. A glove, excellent. He's quick, isn't he? And a cartridge, which is not the easiest thing. As I say, this is a working Beardy. You can see how much. And here, just to show this sport is available to all, this is a crossbreed, a cockapoo, a crossing of a cocker spaniel and a poodle. Very young dog. This is Tessa. There we are, first one back. Well done. Okay. For the second. Now, in here, of course, it's much more difficult for the dogs because they can actually see the article. So when they pick one article up and bringing it back, they readily see the next. Okay, well done. Okay, well done, Joe. Right, the final exercise we're going to demonstrate to you is a send away and redirection. This is Mist. 8-year-old dog working in the top stake. Now just watch this dog move. That's his send away. Now he'll do a redirection. And how quietly the handler works the dog. He's never met those dogs before, but he's not interested because he wants to do as he's told. There we are. Absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that completes our demonstration and the demonstration of the activities teams. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much indeed.